Well, the heater jacket actually came out of a visit to a laboratory. They were vaping THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, the psychoactive part of cannabis, in vape pens, which is great, but increasingly they were a very high concentration tetrahydrocannabinol. So much so that over 80% THC oil in the liquid meant that it wouldn't vape properly. And by that I mean you could get 2 or 3, maybe 5 puffs out of a vape pen, and then it wouldn't puff because the liquid was very, very viscous. And we looked at this and we finally came up with a system where if we heated the oil, it would run and move to the coil and actually work. So our idea was, well, wouldn't it be good if we moved the oven to the vaping machine or put the vaping machine in the oven? Well, putting the vaping machine in the oven wasn't very practical, so it'd destroy the electronics. So we came up with an oven localized around the vape pen. And this is our product we've come up with, this little heater jacket.
Can you summarize what the heater jacket is?
Oh yes, well basically it's a little enclosure inside of which is a capped-on heater which has an upper temperature range it can get to. It goes off to a little control box and some electricity comes into the power supply. So basically it's a little cylinder into which the vape pen goes. You can press the button still if it needs a button pressing. And it just keeps that inside there about 50 degrees centigrade constantly while you're vaping. The actual design was given to us by, or provided by one of my team at Jack East. I phoned him up from America and said, we've got this problem. He went away and the next day I had a design on my desk or on my computer which I could show to the customer and say, look, this is what we're going to build. And it is very straightforward, easy to use. It's an on-off switch. It works or it doesn't. And we link 8 on the CETI 8 or 5 on the CETI 5 or 1 on the CETI 1. So we can heat the number of pens that need heating. The other little thing that we did, because if you think about it again, once it's in position, it's heating, that's fine. We've got to get it ready before you do that. So we also devised a little heater box that runs off the same sort of power supply that you can put your devices in ahead of time, get them hot, and then you put them up into the vaping position inside the little oven.
What else can the heater jacket be used for other than cannabis?
We're not sure entirely what its range is, but any product that has this high viscosity in a vape pen would benefit, just to keep everything moving and mobile. At the moment, that's probably going to be outside the tobacco industry, those sort of uses, because we're still using PG and VG a great deal. But I think that's where the future may lie, in some of these other things where we want to get them hot and keep them hot.